Man accused of robbing a bank to pay for his daughter's chemo treatments is heading to trial.
The case has been making headlines all around the country after we first told you about this last week. 7 Action News reporter Anu Prakash was in court today, joining us live now from Novi with the very latest on this. Anu?
Well, Stephen and Carolyn, Brian Randolph waived his right to a preliminary hearing, but today his attorney tried to get his $500,000 bond reduced. When Brian Randolph came back to court today, the room was full of friends and family.
As you can see, Mr. Randolph has over 25 family members and friends in court to support him.
The 23-year-old is accused of robbing a South Lyon credit union last month. His family says he did it because he was desperate to pay for his daughter Braylon's expensive chemo treatments. Her insurance had been abruptly canceled. The 1-year-old has an eye cancer called retinoblastoma.
I would respectfully ask the court to modify the bond because I believe $500,000 is excessive.
But detectives say some of the money Randolph allegedly stole was used to pay rent, and what looked like new clothes and shoes were found with him.
It's a bank robbery, an armed robbery. It doesn't get much more fearful to a public than that.
The judge decided to keep Randolph locked up on $500,000. Braylon's mom, Asia Dupree, has been talking to him and says he is depressed.
He says that he wished he never did it, but he wished he had a different way to go.
Since the story broke last week, a GoFundMe page that was set up by Dupree last year has gotten a lot of attention. It now has more than $44,000.
It's going straight to account for her. You know, this is an ongoing thing for the rest of her life. Regardless if it never comes back, she's always going to have a doctor's appointment for the rest of her life. She's going to have kids that are going to have to be monitored for their life to make sure, you know, this is going to be a passed down thing. So it's going to be up for her, and at a certain age, if she needs it, she can pull it from it.
Dupree says she is extremely grateful for all those who've reached out to help her daughter, a little girl just fighting to survive.
We just pushed the chemo back because we took her to the hospital yesterday and her blood count was too low, so she couldn't get another one. So we pushed that back to the 17th. So on the 15th, she'll go get another blood check. If that's not high enough to get chemo, then they're going to push that back again. So, but right now, she's doing fine.
We're so glad that little Braylon is doing fine right now. Now, her mom tells me that the state told her that she should have reapplied for insurance coverage for Braylon once she turned 1, but her mom says she didn't know that that was part of the procedure. Right now, she is still in talks with the insurance company. She is hopeful. She is keeping her fingers crossed that they will get that coverage back soon. Of course, we'll stay on this and keep you posted. Reporting live in Novi, Anu Prakash, 7 Action News.
Wow, so glad that little girl is getting help, like you said, and certainly a tough lesson for her father. Thank you much, Anu, for the live report.